The ancient city is calling. Oh, arise, sons and daughters of the land. The king of the city is marching. Stand up high to the pride of the land.
My dear good people of Edo State, I celebrate with us all as our dear state marks its 32nd anniversary, which is an epochal moment in our collective effort to build on the lofty visions of our forebears, whose vision was to set Edo on the path of assured progress, anchored on the ideals of equity, freedom, and independent thought. We have come a long way as a people. Our heritage and diversity have served us well, providing a large canvas on which we trace our past, understand and appreciate the present, and shape our future. Edo people are visionaries, thinkers, artists, innovators, and wordsmiths who defined time and space to document our history. Today, Edo boasts of one of the world's oldest knowledge systems and cultural heritage. In August 1963, spearheaded by courageous and notable leaders such as Obaseki II, Chief Anthony Nahoro amongst others, Midwest region was created through a referendum. In 1976, Midwest region became known as Bendel State, and in 1991, Bendel State was divided into Edo and Delta states. Our past leaders labored hard to lay the foundations on which our state rests today. From the first premier of the Midwest region, Chief Dennis Osadebe, to the giant exploits of Dr. Samuel Ogbamudia, to Professor Ambrose Ali, to Chief John Odigye Oyegun, who at various times made landmark contributions to the development of the socio-economic life of the state. Across education, sports, industry, agriculture, infrastructure, administration, and culture, our past leaders gave a good account of themselves, opening up the states to the world, building a solid economic base, and showcasing the latent talent of our youth to the world. However, the economic lull that greeted Nigeria since this republic have eroded a lot of the gains made, plunging the state into dire straits and requiring a reset to the institutions and structures that propped up the state in the past. This is why we undertook radical reforms of our institutions in Edo State in the last 7 years, advancing reforms and innovations in various spheres of the state's economy that have opened it up for investments. We have recalibrated the state's bureaucracy to deliver efficient services to members of the public. We have transformed the Edo State Public Service and introduced technology to eliminate paper-based processes. We have also provided world-class work environment at the Secretariat Complex and various government hubs, which were remodeled and repurposed from the abandoned structures started over 40 years ago. And today, we have standard and conducive workspaces. The state is at the verge of completing full migration to the e-governance protocol, ensuring that services are nimble. Our services are now responsive and driven by technology. The John Odigye Oyegun Public Service Academy has also been set up to ensure year-long in-service capacity building for all cadre of civil servants in the state. First of its kind in Nigeria, the Academy provides bespoke services to make our civil servants the best trained and most competitive in the country. We have developed a viable primary healthcare system to provide affordable and accessible health services for you, our people in the state. Telemedicine has been introduced to the primary healthcare centers, just as potable water and stable electricity is guaranteed with solar power installed at the facilities. The Edo State Health Insurance Scheme is operational and provides robust financing mechanisms for the health ecosystem to check out-of-pocket spending for health services. Through the Edo Basic Education Sector Transformation Edo Best program, we have one of the most competitive primary school systems in the world today. Our children are now doing better than their peers in Nigeria. They are now competing with their colleagues across the globe on account of our robust investments in basic education. These are anchored on technology adoption, infrastructure upgrade, community ownership, and quality assurance mechanisms. We have also undertaken landmark land reforms in the state through the Edo State Geographic Information Services, Edo GIS, and the Private Property Protection Committee. We have dislodged non-state actors from the business of land grabbing, bringing transparency and accountability to land transactions. In agriculture, we are developing over 70,000 hectares of land in partnership with about 10 private investors who are building oil palm estates. We have attracted 2 modular refineries to the state and an ethanol processing plant. We have placed a strong emphasis on developing a digital economy in Edo and have made immense investments to build the right infrastructure to drive this vision. We have invested massively in digital infrastructure by laying almost 2,000 kilometers of fiber optic cables across the 18 local government areas of the state. This will ensure the availability of high-speed internet across Edo, providing youths with the opportunity to keep up with developments in the 4th Industrial Revolution. At the Edo Tech Park, we are training youths on software engineering to position the state as an outsourcing capital on the continent. Edo is on a steady path to progress. We have reset the course of our development trajectory. This is why we are designing an area in the capital city as the Benin Cultural District, which will house the Museum of West African Arts, MOA Pavilion, Research Center, the Benin Mall, and other facilities to promote arts and culture. The Benin River Port project is another key milestone that signposts the need to rebuild our lost glory. The port, which heralded our contact with Europeans, is to be rebuilt to drive commerce and industry, serving as a key node to connect the nascent industrial revolution in the state to the global economy. The preferred bidder for this project, Motor Angel, is to commence work very soon as we wrap up the dualization of Ekenwa Road, which is the feeder road to the port. To define a path for the future, we are developing a 30-year Edo Regional Master Plan and the Benin City Master Plan. These plans provide a roadmap for sustaining the gains we have made and to build on them to ensure that the momentum is maintained for the next 30 years. The ultimate plan is to make Edo the best place to live and work in Nigeria by the year 2050. The plan includes the development of new cities, opening up of new areas across the state, and providing guides for development planning. We have set the ball rolling with the development of the Coral City and the regeneration of different parts of metropolitan Benin and other key cities across the state. In spite of the current hardships resulting from the removal of fuel subsidies, our future is bright. We are not oblivious of our role as drivers of the vision to make Edo a continental champion in all spheres of life. As we mark our 32nd year anniversary and the 60th year of the Midwest referendum, I enjoin everyone not to lose track of where we are coming from, but to focus on the ideals of progress, equity, and freedom set by our forebears. We are grateful and appreciate all those who have worked assiduously with us as a state all these years to sustain the reforms and legacy of our founding fathers. Long live Edo State. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria.